We scoring through the shop like a hurricane. Thunder full of fire, no shame in the game. Sleeves tight, hollow glint in his eye. You blink once, boom, your deck just dies. Stacks on stacks, he don't relax. Pulling that heat like it's cardiac, no cap. He's a pack god certified, D-Rex name weaponized. Card shark, he's ripping packs, never looking back. Ultra rare in his natural habitat, D-Rex. He don't trade, he conquers and collects.
Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to do some more theory crafting in Gundam here. We got two decks we're going to try out against each other. I've also added, let's see, some music in the background. If it's too loud, let us know. We're just trying to do a couple different things here. Turn it down just a little bit. Alright, we got two random decks we're going to theory craft against each other. Boom, here we go. Let's try them out. Do we want a mulligan? No, we got two pilots, a couple good. Let's go ahead and keep those. A couple good Gundams here. Looks like we are going second. We don't have anything that we can play. Let's end our turn. Go ahead and play that one. It's not a unit that's rested yet. We can't attack, so we're going to end our turn. Interesting, a 3/3. That's the brand new purple deck that just came out. It's only round 3. Let's go ahead and pop one off on their base. We'll end our turn. We got a burst effect. We can add that card to our hand, and we will. Oh, nice. What to do, what to do. That one's a 3/3. Allows us to draw when paired. This one gives us AP +2. That's a 4/4 and a 3/4. We're going to play that guy. We'll match him to his Gundam. They're both rested. We're a 6/5. Let's go ahead and attack. And we'll heal 2. Let's go ahead and attack that one. End of our turn, we'll heal for 2. Means we've only got 1 damage now. Figured he would do that. Good God. Okay. That's fine. Alright, what to play, what to play. We got 5 that we can play. We need to use 4 to bring out one of the big guys. It's a 3/4. We can repair 2. And he's going to hit us for 4. Bring out a pilot. We'll rest him. We could hit him. What to do, what to do. Let's take this one out. We'll take 2 damage and then we'll heal at the end of our turn. So now we got 0 damage. Figured he would do something like that. Alrighty. We can... That is a 2-3. Let's go ahead and bring out our last OG Gundam here with the pilot. It's already rested. We don't have 2 in play, so we can't do either one of those. We've got 2 left. No damage. Could do 1 damage to that, but I think we'll save that one. Let's go ahead and attack. We'll take our 2 damage. We'll end our turn and heal for 1. We can go ahead and use this one. Yeah. We'll do 3 damage to him. Clear the board. Nice. Now we're sitting good. Alright, now we're going to draw 2. And you know what? Maria. Let's go ahead and play Maria's card. Let's go ahead and attack this base and knock the base out. And then we can play the pilot next turn. We heal for 1. If you guys want to get into Gundam, you can download this app on Wingtable for free. And you can theory craft your decks before you go out and buy a bunch of cards and, you know, decide that you don't like the game. So it is pretty nice in that regards. Let's go ahead and match Maria up with her Gundam. We'll do damage to each one of those. And that will allow us to play this card and do 2 damage. That is a 7-5 and a 5-4. We have 3 left. That's a rested unit. Let's go ahead and draw 2 more. That's a rested unit as well. Okay, let's go ahead and attack. We'll knock the base out. Let's go ahead and attack the shields. And then we will end turn and heal for 1, and our guy's all healed up. I was afraid that would happen. Ho ho, suppression. Means he can hit 2 of our shields in the same turn with the same person. Alright. Now he's a 6-6. Going to do a damage there. Then we're going to, because he's rested, play that one. We'll do a damage there. Then we're going to play this one. Do another damage for free. Going to use this one as a command and do another damage. Let's attack the base. That's a 6-6. It's going to take out one of mine. I have to kill it because it's got suppression. I really wish I could have pulled one more damage to knock that one off. Just is what it is. So let's, because this guy heals, but this one does more damage and has more life. So let's go ahead and swap these out. We'll get rid of the suppression. Knock him off the board. We'll use our last to attack the base. Or the shields. Now we're at 2-2. Let's end our turn. This deck has been playing really, really well. So he's got a blocker. It means when we attack, he can block with that one. But he does have damage, so we're going to play this card. We're going to kill that. And we are going to knock out the last shields here. Use our last one. Alright, he's out of shields. We go for one more on the person. Boom. And that is game. That is game. Let's try one more. One more. Let's restart our game here. Pop our music back on. I don't know why it's not looping. It was supposed to loop. Bum, 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 bum. Oh well, it is what it is. We'll work on that later. Do we want a mulligan? We've got a starter. We've got 3 pilots with a possible damage counter that we can add, and we've got Maria. Nope, we're going to go ahead and stick with that. Sometimes it really is hard to decide whether you take the mulligan and draw 5 new cards, or if you just stay with the ones that you got. We're going to go ahead and pass. We don't have anything that we can play the first turn. Second turn, let's go ahead and play this guy on turn. We have 3 because we started out with that extra resource by going second. And a white base team. If I put him there, we can go ahead and pop 2 onto the base. Let's go ahead and do no, because that'll use that. We don't want to do that. Let's just go ahead and end our turn. Oh my gosh, that's a level 3 cost. That's so big. Okay, and he's not rested. We can't do any damage. We could damage it that way, but he's still not rested. We could make him rested, but that would be 3, 4, 5. We can't do that. We're gonna have to wait till next turn. What to do? Let's go ahead and do 2 damage to that guy. We got 2 left. Let's go ahead and just hit the base. We can't attack him because he's not rested. We're just going to end our turn and see what we draw next round. It'll be round 5 for us, so we can throw out Maria's Gundam with her and do quite a bit of damage. But we got to start taking out some Gundams here because our opponent is getting some Gundams on the board too. So let's see. We can play that one and do 1 damage. We can play that one and do 1 damage, and that will knock that one off the board. So let's do that. We're going to play this one. We're going to deal 1 damage. So he's at 3. He needs 1 more. We're going to play this one as a command instead of a pilot. That's going to allow us to knock him off, and he's done. Then we can play our base to draw 1 into our hand. Oh, nice. And if they attack next turn, we can use this one and add another damage counter to it. So let's go ahead and end our turn. If we have to, we can also throw in an Amuro Ray as well and use that one as like a little boost. for attack and defense here. Okay, 2 damage. I can pop that one down, but that's going to be 5, and that's not going to be enough. That one only does 1 and 1. I've got to take at least one of them out. So let's do this. Let's do this. We're going to play that one. We're going to rest this one. We're going to play this guy to do 1 damage. Then we're going to attack this guy and take that one out and only take 2 damage. No, that was 4 because he had a pilot on there, didn't he? No, AP plus 2 because of this other Barbados. God darn it. Let's go ahead and throw this other one out. We're just going to pop a damage onto that one. Force him to play here. I guess we could have rested our base. We got an AP plus 1. Let's try to do that next turn. Let's end our turn. See what our opponent does here. Gonna knock our base out. I figured as much. Gonna go into our shields. We can't draw it into our hand. Now we're really getting screwed here. We're just gonna have to play that one. Play Maria on this one. We're gonna do 2 damage. Those 2 can take out those 2. Let's pop 1 on that one and 1 on that one. Done. Damage there. 7-4 is what it is. I'm gonna attack that one in exchange. We're gonna use our last one here to take out their base. Now we can start hitting into the shielded area. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Oh my god, that's got suppression on it. We gotta... And he just drew another one. That might be game. That might be game. That's level 5 or less, so I can't even rest that guy. I'm gonna have to rest that one. I've got to play him here. We've got to rest him so he doesn't attack, because he's gonna suppress us and he's gonna take 2 if he becomes damaged. And I'm sure he's got a card in his hand that's gonna damage this other one. Could do 3 damage to that, but it's not going to be enough. Okay, let's go here. We can attack this one. We got to. Got to use this one on the last one here, Because if we don't take this one out, he's going to suppress us twice and we lose. So we got to just do an exchange here. Now we got no cards in our hand. We're not sitting too good on this one. We won the last one pretty good, but so that's our base. Yes, we're going to play that. We're going to draw our last card. Oh my goodness. What to do, what to do. We are royally screwed. Play that one. I do not want to add a damage to the rest, because if I do, I'm going to have to. It's going to force me. Oh my god. That's the game then. That is the frickin' game. Well, let's go ahead and play this one. We can't do anything. End our turn. Gonna hit us for 6. Boom. And hits us, and that's game. So we went 1-1. I think we play. If we could have played our cards a little bit different, might have been better. You know, we probably went out of the gate little strong on that second one. Didn't save our pilots for the right Gundams, but you know, it is what it is. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, and if you like this kind of stuff, keep checking out. We'll keep coming on. See ya.